It is mock draft time. I've got a little special way of getting into the mock draft this time. You got to get on over to my other channel, The Binge Father. My movie and TV show recommends for all you binge watchers out there. That's right, the channel's up. The first video will drop soon. I will tell you what to binge watch. I'll tell you what to stream. I'll tell you where you can find it. And it's at thebingefather.com. That will take you to the YouTube page where you can hit that thumbs up. So first and foremost, welcome to the show. All of you in here. What's up, Ethan? What's going on? Ethan, I want you to get on over to a little place we call the Binge Father on YouTube. Let me give you the link real quick. This is the link to the page. If you want in the mock draft, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is my new YouTube channel, The Binge Father, where I tell you what to watch, when to watch, how to watch it. Let me put the logo up on here. Look at this. Oh. I can't even click on anything today. Mock time. Logan, have you followed? Have you subscribed to the Binge Father yet? Link is right there in the chat. Dried Ocean, subscribe to it. Jason, subscribe to it. Drew, subscribe to it. If you subscribe to it, then go into the Discord in the mock draft channel. Tell me, hey Smitty, I subscribe to the new channel, and then I will give you a link to the mock draft. Let me share screen here. 1 second. Oh, baby. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, message me on the Discord, or yeah, on the Discord, and I'll send you the link. Okay. Dried Ocean, I'm sending you via the Discord right now the link to this mock draft. Let me copy the link. Let me paste it into Discord. Where are you, Dried Ocean? DM me, actually. DM me once you've subscribed. DM me, and I will send you the link to the mock draft. The channel is going to be cool, man. It's going to be essentially, you know, what shows to binge, where to find them, what channels to find them on, and it's really what probably is big a passion as football to me. I love Netflixing. I love binge watching. So it's gonna be a fun channel for me. Okay, so we've got Dried Ocean. Here's the link. YTB, you subbed? Okay, there's the link. You subbed, Sean, there's the link. Logan, you subbed, there's the link. Okay, we're filling up. I DM'd you in Discord. Logan, I got to you. Ball's Life, what's going on? Ball's Life, go ahead and sub to the link up above in the chat, or below, wherever you're looking at it. Sub to that new channel, bro. Sub to the new channel. It's mock draft time. Begin draft. Let's zoom in here. Jefferson is the one who knocks, Allen. Justin Jefferson's the one who knocks. No one else. Maybe CeeDee Lamb. All right, I'm up. We're going to go with Barkley. It went McCaffrey. It went Dalvin Cook. It went Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley to yours truly. That was my selection. Where's my... Let's see. Here it is. Let me put that in a little box for you. Okay, after Saquon, it went Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Devontae Adams is the first wide receiver going to CXM. Sniper is on the clock. Who's Sniper going to go with? Tyreek Hill. Dried Ocean is up. Dried Ocean, who you going to take? Travis Kelce. Then King Jaden on the clock. Elliott, I like it. The value's not bad. Elliott at 11, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Kyler D-Hop stack. I do like the Kyler D-Hop stack. Who couldn't? Who wouldn't? Drew? Who wouldn't? Jalen Hurts to start. Yeah, I haven't been preaching that for months. What's up, therapist? Yeah, I love all the people saying, "Oh, it's going to be Wentz now that they've got a new coaching staff," or the people that said, "Oh, a deal is not going to get done. Oh, Jalen Hurts isn't going to start. Oh, Doug Peterson won't get fired." It's been writing on the wall. It's been the easiest thing to predict this whole way. Smitty, little babies. What's up? What's up, Zeke? Can we draft rookies? I believe you can, sir. Search for him. Or as one follower once told me, search for it, dumb. Oh. Logan, that's not to you. That was what a follower told me once when I didn't have time and I timed out and I was like, I couldn't find Myles Gaskin, I think it was. And he's like, search for it, dumb. I still gotta make those shirts or hats for you. I've got exciting merch news coming. Exciting merch news. Pretty exciting. There were 2 drafts up for hours that couldn't fill. Smitty takes 2 minutes. Well, Ezekiel Elliott, fake Ezekiel Elliott in the chat. There's a reason that we created that channel. It wasn't necessarily to mock draft on the Discord, but it started taking a life of its own. And people started mock drafting, and filling them up by themselves, which is fine. That's one reason that room's there. But keep in mind that it is the dead off season. Keep in mind that not everybody is going to want to mock draft right now. There are 4 or 5 or 6 people that will literally mock draft every single second of every single day. And if those people aren't online, then yeah, it's not going to be the easiest thing to fill. With different people every time. You can get 10 people, the same 10 people over and over to mock draft. But Cole is on the clock. Who does Cole pair up with? Nick Chubb. I like CXMPDB at the 8 pick going Jefferson Adams. Let's see what running backs you get. I want to know if the wide receiver is that Sonic omelet was money. Yeah, it's a custom. That's a custom Smitty special omelet. Jacobs, Mike Thomas, James Robinson. James Robinson's falling far. Eckler, Swift, Gibson. Ooh, Ridley's there. I wanted to go James Robinson because that would be insane value. Like, why is J-Rob falling to 2.8? I have no idea why. Is it the pre-rank list? What's going on here? But I wanted to go running back wide receiver from the beginning of this to try it out. I always tell you best player available. So Ridley and James Robinson are neck and neck for me anyway. But like, let's say I thought Robinson was better, I would draft him. But I wanted to take this approach to test out the running back wide receiver for you all. I'm here. Alexa, show me the backyard. Hopefully that's Miss Smitty and not somebody trying to break into the domicile or the studio. It's Miss Smitty. We're good. Alexa, off. Mike Thomas, Gibson, and McCaffrey. Solid call. Is it Call A. Miles Sanders, Swift, and Dalvin Cook. I don't know that I'm going running back. Nuclear, but let's see what you do with wide receivers. Because if you land elite wide receivers, like if you get like a Godwin or an Evans on the way back and you get like a Lamb or something like that, bro, it's going to be a solid team. So I like it. I just think it's tough going running back. But we'll see. Matt, I saw that. I'm sorry. I'll get you that membership that you won. Definitely. Kittle over the middle going to B. Fred, who's got Kamara, Eckler, Kittle. Derrick Henry, James Robinson, Mahomes. Oh, I'm on the clock. Jacobs, Evans. I'm about to time out. Let's see what I don't mind David Montgomery in the third round. I feel like Montgomery's very, and I know there's players that I missed that I'm going to be mad that I almost timed out, so I had to kind of pick. Like looking back, retrospect. I mean, Waller would have been kind of fun at that pick. Wide receiver, I don't know if I passed on anybody I should have taken, Yeah, I don't think I made a mistake there. I like Clyde a little bit, but I like Clyde a little later. I like Najee Harris. Did he go already? I would have maybe taken Najee Harris if I was going to go a different direction at that 3.5. Jacobs is falling, Drew, because we're fading him pretty big, pretty hardcore here on the Fantasy Football Show, and it's kind of driving down his ADP. No Clyde over Montgomery. I've been taking Clyde a lot, and I feel like Clyde can fall a lot further than the 3.5. So while I won't likely get him, bro, I don't want to set a bad standard that I'm just going to reach for everybody constantly. You know what I mean? So if I'm at 3.5 in a mock draft, and I do kind of like Clyde a little more, I'm going to roll a dice that Clyde falls to my next pick. And if I don't get him, I've got other leagues that I'm going to acquire him in. You can't just... I guess the biggest fault of a fantasy football owner, probably the biggest mistake. Hit the thumbs up if you're in the room. I appreciate the support on the channel here. Helps us grow. When the video publishes, drop a comment, and I usually get back to everybody pretty quickly in the comments. At least if you're an early commenter on the video, like 10 weeks later, I may not see it. But I like the Clyde ETN approach with the DK Metcalf Hopkins stack. Jason, that's pretty good. Amari Cooper, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Elliott, that's pretty solid. Kelsey, Aaron Jones, A-Rob, and Dried Ocean, not bad. But what I was saying is the biggest common mistake for a fantasy football owner, biggest mistake that you can make, is to force a guy onto your team because you feel like, well, I'm not going to own him then, so I got to take him like a half a round or a round too early. The key to fixing that instinct you have to reach is to play in multiple leagues. Then you have to be disciplined and say, I'm not drafting Clyde at 3.1 when his ADP is 3.10, even if I feel like I need to get him, because you have other leagues that you can satisfy that craving to get Clyde on one of your teams. Now, I'm all about taking your guy, not worrying too much about reaching a little bit, but you have to be smart about it, and it has to make sense. It's got to be a decent play. The guy still has to have a lot of upside. So Clyde at 3.5 still would have had a lot of upside, but I think I'm not going to set a precedent that Clyde needs to be drafted at 3.5 when you can get him at 3.12. If I start drafting him at 3.1, 3.2, 3.5, I'm going to start getting a lot of people to start drafting him there, and we're going to move his ADP, and it's going to influence a lot of people to take him too high when you don't need to. I want people to take Clyde where Clyde's falling. Thanks for timing out on Evans, bro. It's exactly what I wanted, because I was going to pick him. Damn, bro. That just wasn't right. God, I don't like this pick at all, but I feel like I could trade him. Obviously, I don't like the stack, but I'd probably try and trade Julio. I feel like people would give me more than that value back in a trade. I don't like the stack. I don't like having the stack. That's not a fun stack to own, in my opinion. But still the best player, I guess, at that stage. Normally, Evans and Lamb wouldn't have both been sniped. Harris, Lamb, Evans, Godwin, I would have had one of those four if I wasn't drafting with a bunch of sharks like you guys that are on top of it, just ready to pounce and snipe me at every turn. If you haven't subscribed to the new channel, this is not like this channel is going away. It's a completely different subject matter. But go right here. Do Smitty a solid and go to that link right here and subscribe to the new channel right here. It's in the, I just posted it in the comments. Let me pin it. Let me go to my YouTube channel and pin it. This is my new binge watching recommendations channel. And let me pin that. Pinned message. Go check it out. Go check it out because I'm going to give you all of the recommendations you need on shows to watch. New episodes dropping soon, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. Who do I take? Josh Allen's gone. I like the mid-fifth round for my quarterback drafting in 2021. I'm really, really okay with quarterbacks in this range. I think Justin Herbert would be the next up. I'm gonna check that out. Okay. Barkley, I got Quan, I got Ridley, I got Monty, I've got Julio, who I don't love, and Herbert. Not awful. Not awful. I have drafted better. I don't absolutely love that team. I love my first two picks, and then I'm kind of like, I like Monty. I don't love him. I like Julio kind of there, but I don't love him at all there. Yeah. Number 5 overall can be hit and miss for me. Hit and miss. Hit that link. Let's see how many subs we got. You guys better subbed up. Support your bro. Support your broski. There you go. That's good. I think we doubled the subscribers in a couple minutes. Let's get this sub count up big time. I'll be going live on there. I'll be giving away stuff on there. I'll be giving away mock draft spots over there. That's how I can get you over to my other channel, watching my binge watching advice, my Netflix recommendations, my movie recommends. What's the next best stream? So if I'm ranking these teams, McCaffrey, Gibson, Thomas, DJ Moore, Lamar Jackson's got to be in the top 4. Let's see what Nuclear did. Nuclear has Chark, Higgins. Higgins could be good, could be a little early depending on if they draft a wide receiver or Kyle Pitts. I think they will. Higgins still has good value, but I think like Sutton, he'll be capped with, Judy being in Denver. Sutton can only be so good now. Same thing I feel about Higgins. If they don't draft a wide receiver or Kyle Pitts, bro, this channel doesn't have any content. Smitty is NewTube. Subbed for you. Thank you, Matt. That's because my first episode's dropping, bro. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Kamara, Eckler, Kittle, Galladay, Kyler. I like that. Top 6, Fred. This team right here, I think if you would have gone wide receiver at 3.2, like if MT fell, but he didn't. Kittle or Keenan Allen, maybe. I don't know. It's still a good team. I like it. Wide receiver. Took Henry, Robinson, Mahomes, and McLaurin. I like that. It's not bad. I don't think I put my team in the top 3 or 4. I don't love my team. PA has Taylor, Akers, Waller, Evans, Watson. That's quietly top 5. Cole, Chubb, Mixon, Keenan, Lamb, Andrews. I feel like there's some. I don't love the Mixon pick. It's a tough spot. You and I have. It's a tough spot. 5 and 7 had some tough players not falling and falling. I liked Ridley more than Mixon for you. CXM has Jefferson, Adams, and then JK and Najee Harris and Russell Wilson. I like that in a dynasty league, but redraft it'd be hard to beat some of these teams. Hill, A.J. Brown, Jacobs, and Carson, and A-Rod. If Jacobs lands, that team is money. If not, then Sniper would fall off of the face of the earth a little bit because of the running backs. But it's all on Jacobs. If you believe in him, trust your gut. Thank you, iSong. Open 24. iSong at 24. Go sub to my channel, bro. It's right here. Sub to that bad boy. Sub to that channel right now. If you want the best Netflixing advice and binge watching advice, go sub. All of you, right here. I just put it in the chat. Go sub. I pinned the message. I need you. I need your help. Smitty needs you. If you want more content, you're going to get it there. Kelsey, Aaron Jones, A-Rob, Godwin, Drake. That's pretty good. Elliott, Diggs, Allen, Cooper, Deontay, solid. I don't know if it's top 4, but Hopkins, DK, Clyde, ETN, Hunt. I like that. That team's good. And if you throw in like an A-Rod type quarterback, because you would have got one on the turn, that's solid. If ETN lands, bro, you'd be money. It's kind of hinging on ETN whether you're a top 3 or 4. Thank you. Oh, you timed out, Colin. I hear you. Colin, question is, have you subscribed to my new channel, which is pinned and the link's right above? That's the real question, Colin. Okay, let's do one more mock draft. Delete draft. New mock draft. I'm going from the 11s. I'll go from the 12 spot. 12 spot, copy link. Drop. Leak. Link dropped. This is the last one, I think. You guys have talked me into more things before, but we're going to try and keep it. Okay, Matt's in the house. Dried Ocean. Sean, glad to see you. Sean, Jason, iSong, Wentz, Gyro, $30 bill. 2 spots remain. The longest 2 spots have ever gone unclaimed on a mock draft. Colin, jump in. Okay, here we go. Begin draft. Gyro's on the clock. McCaffrey. He's not getting traded. There's people talking about trading McCaffrey. I don't think McCaffrey gets traded. Wentz. Dalvin Cook. PA takes Barkley. $30 bill is on the clock with Alvin Kamara. Cole. Who's Cole taking? Is it JT? It's Henry. Who's Matt taking? Is it Adams? It's Adams. Dried Ocean is on the clock. Who's Dried Ocean taking? Thank you, David. I'll check your message. Nick Chubb. Sean. Did you miss the mock? Jonathan Taylor. Nuclear. Sean. David, message me. I'll try and remember to give you the link the next time we do a mock, bro. Nuclear. I appreciate your support, David, and remind me when we go live next time to mock draft, remind me in here that I need to give you the link. I'll remember. If you remind me, I'll remember by seeing your name. Taylor Eckler. I'll make sure you get in the next one if you just remind me, David. Who am I drafting? Is it Tyreek? Is it Elliott? Is it Hopkins? Is it DK? It kind of depends on who iSong decides to snipe from me. iSong. Watch it, iSong. I think he's going to take Elliott. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door, people. Gonna time out. Nope, he takes Elliott. Well, let's try Hopkins. Let's try Kelsey. No. Let's try that. I haven't drafted James Robinson in a bit, and I think he's probably the best solution to a 12, 13, 11 overall running back concern dilemma. I did want to try Kelsey Ocean, but I had to go. Yeah, CMC's not getting traded. Pipe dream. That's right. I had to go with James Robinson. I want to see how I do with that. Jason's on the clock. DK Metcalf and Elliott's pretty darn good. iSong. I would have liked that. I would have probably, if you had left Elliott for me, I don't know why, I would have probably gone DK and Elliott versus Hopkins, and I don't know why. I just was thinking that. We almost swapped teams, bro. iSong, I'll trade you my team for your team. They're probably pretty even. Deal? We've never done a trade in a mock draft. Swift and Austin Eckler. I am noticing, Nuclear, you love running back no matter what, which is fine. Everybody's got their own draft style, and you know what, man? If you land those wide receivers, bro, it always will work out. But I think Swift, I like Swift a lot, but I just don't know that I could draft him like anywhere near 12 or 13 or 14. It's so tough. I like him a lot, though. That's not to say I don't like him. I see Diggs as more valuable. I see I could start getting on board like end of the second round, but doesn't mean I don't like him. Like, that's still respecting him, you know. Let's trade. Deal. iSong. In our minds, we'll trade. I would swap him, but people get so mad when you mess around. I'm not doing that. Akers and Henry, solid. Ridley and Adams, I like it. Matt, let's see if you can land the running backs. I'm interested to see if Nuclear and Matt can pull off the running back, and wide receiver. Cole went running back as well. We'll see what he does with that. But I'm very, very interested to see what running backs Matt has, because maybe the 1.5 or 1.6 is the place to go wide receiver. Kind of feeling like it might be. Gibson and Kamara, Saquon and who? PA. Who you pairing with? Saquon Barkley, bro. Subscribe to my new channel. It's pinned. It's right here. Let me post the link for all of you. Follow me there. Get your binge on, your Netflix, your Amazon Prime, your Mandalorian talk. Who knows what kind of direction the show is going to go to. It might be way more than just recommendations. It might be interviews. I might try and interview some of the bigger people in the industry. Like, I think I'm probably going to, if I had to guess, I'm going to predict that I'm going to get I'm going to reach out to the main guy from Kingdom, the MMA Netflix show. It's one of the best. I'm going to recommend it in my first episode. It'll have Kingdom in that. I'm going to try and interview him and get him on. Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook, and Mahomes. Gyro going running back from the 1.1. Let's see who you land at wide receiver. I don't mind it if these wide receivers, like if one of Evans or Godwin fall, or A-Rob, I mean, it could be a great strategy. Barkley, AJ Brown, and Najee Harris, pretty interesting. Kamara, Gibson, and who? Mike Thomas. See, that's where I like taking Mike Thomas. That's good. That's good value. Packaged all the risk in. If he doesn't work out, you're probably still going to get roughly that value, assuming he, doesn't have huge setbacks with the ligament issues and stuff like that. Kittle, I like Kittle more so in the third round. I definitely don't like him in the second round. Too much injury risk. Mixon in the third round's safer than the second. Some people have been taking him in the second. Monty, Ridley, and Adams, solid. Chubb, Diggs, and Mixon. Taylor, Jefferson, and who? Sean? Sean? I better start pre-ranking some dudes. going to take. I'm balanced so I can kind of go in any direction I want. JK just went. He was definitely on my queue list. A-Rob was on my queue list. Okay. So here's where I feel good about Clyde. I also feel really good about Hunt. I drafted him a ton though, so I'm going to try and do something different. You know what? I'm not blown away by a lot of these players here. So I'm probably just going to go best player available. And that might, instead of leading me, I could take Godwin. I like that, man. Wow. I like that. That's pretty fire. That's probably my favorite 1.12 team that I've drafted in a while. Hall of Fame just got out of work. Hall of Fame, thank you for subscribing to the new channel. Brandon, have you punched that link up above? Loving $30 bill draft so far. What does Dollar Bill have? Kamara, Gibson, and Mike Thomas. Yeah, it's Dollar Bill. That's a really good draft. I have to say, I did not like my team that much, the team prior, the first mock that we did, but I love this team from the 12th spot. Hopkins, James Robinson, Clyde, and Godwin. Freaking fire. Thank you, Brandon. Let's refresh and see how many subs we've got. Nice. We're growing. We're going fast. Bin sub. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, to the new channel? Not this one. You know what we're talking about, right, Brandon? That link up above, my new channel. It's his second channel. You know what I'm talking about, bro, right? Not this one. Colin, I'm not sure yet. You could definitely create one in my Discord at smitty1.com. Click the Discord button and you can create a mock draft till your heart's content. Knowledge says Robinson over Pat Mahomes. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about at what? At 2.1? Yeah, you don't take Mahomes at 2.1. I mean, you could, but you don't want to. His ADP's like, you know, you get laughed at taking him in the late second round half the time. Depends on your format, though, bro. Like, Mahomes could be a first rounder depending on your league. But, you know, ADP dictates him going around the end of the second, top of the third. I think real life, it's more like 2.11, 2.12. Someone's going to take him at 2.8 in a lot of leagues. But 2.1, too early. You don't need to take him there. $30 bill, Kyler. Oh, nice. I love that. I love when you have a solid team going and then you don't listen to the no draft a QB early haters, bro. You grab a staple, a high scoring staple for your team at 4.9 like Kyler or Josh Allen or Herbert or, you know, obviously Mahomes wouldn't fall there, but I like that, man. That's a solid, well-balanced team, Bill. Thank you, Brandon. But knowledge, trust your gut, man. If you like Mahomes at 12, don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody. Draft your dudes. Avi, have you subscribed to the new channel? Scroll up a little bit. You'll see the link. It's my new Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, streaming, binge watching, advice show. It's the link right above. All right, $30 bill. Who you taking? Who do I take? I gotta pre-rank some dudes. Pre-ranking. Deshaun Watson would have been great for my 5.12 pick. What's the earliest you'd be willing to draft CeeDee Lamb? Top of the fourth. Not because I don't think he could be top 15 overall. You know I'm saying that. I'm saying he's top 15 overall player. in 2021. He's DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf was a top like 12 to 14 overall player. CeeDee Lamb is DK Metcalf 2021 version. But 4.1 for right now is where his ADP is probably lying. And where did he go in this draft? 4.5. See, even in a draft full of CeeDee Lamb, Team CeeDee Lamb. Everybody's Team CeeDee Lamb here. I like that team. Let's see here. Let me drop this down below. This isn't working too well. Oh well. Team 1, McCaffrey, Miles Sanders, Jacobs, Higgins, Woods. See, I don't like Gyro, how it ended up shaking out, but I think you got sniped. Like, I think you would have, in a normal draft without a bunch of good drafting people that we all know each other's, players that we like, you would have probably got better wide receivers there, but that's tough, man. Because you literally got sniped pretty hardcore on the wide receivers. Cook, A. Jones, Mahomes, Julio, Devontae Smith. I like that team. It's solid. Barkley, A.J. Brown, Najee Harris, Chase, and Sutton. Kamara, Gibson, MT, Kyler, Chark. I'm not just blowing smoke because that's my mod. That's the top 3 team. Cole has Henry, Akers, Kittle, Cooper, Herbert. Adams, Ridley, Monty, Allen, Hunt. I love that team. I would probably say that team's top 4, Matt. Dried Ocean, Chubb, Diggs, Mixon, Galladay, Watson. It's good. I don't think it's top 4, but it's good. Taylor, Jefferson, Evans, Lamb, ETN. Pretty close to being top 5, but, it depends on ETN. Everything's depending on ETN. Eckler, Swift, Allen, McLaurin, Thielen. See, Keenan Allen was a great land. McLaurin was a good land. That's textbook getting the wide receivers you're aiming for by not taking one until round 3. So nice work. And Thielen's good too. Not bad. Underrated team. You'd walk out. You wouldn't be ranked 1 or 2 on any, like ESPN would do a rankings on all the drafted teams. You probably would never be ranked 1 there, but you have a sneaky good team because they don't know how the upside of Eckler if he's healthy. They don't know the upside of Swift. I do feel like Eckler's a little risky in the first round, though, especially if you're going to go kind of risky going early Swift. I almost like a safer player in one of those guys. Hill, Kelsey, J.K., Lamar, Carson, pretty solid. I don't love Carson, but that's really, really good start. The top 4 is pretty fire. Elliott, DK, A-Rob, Waller, Gaskins, not top 4. Gaskin, not top 4, but good team. I'm not biased. I'm being honest when I don't like my team. I did not like my first team. It was not top 4, top 5, top 6. It probably wasn't even top 6. I didn't like it. But this one's top 4. Hopkins, J-Rob, Clyde, Godwin, Aaron Jones. And for anybody who wants to rip on Clyde, essentially that's like my 4th round pick. Just about my 4th round. I could have taken Godwin ahead of him. I should have just for principle. 4th player drafted. That's fire. Absolute fire. Because Clyde's going to earn that even if he disappoints. I like it. Get on over. I'm going to post it one more time to my channel. Right there. Binge watch. If you like binge watching. If you like Netflix. If you like Hulu. Amazon Prime. Talking Mandalorian. Doing interviews with some of the biggest. I'm going to get some of the biggest stars on some of these shows on for interviews. Subscribe. Follow. Get on over there. And we'll be mock drafting more this week. I appreciate every single one of you. Get on over to my Discord right here. Join my Discord. you guys can mock draft right after this. In fact, you guys want to mock draft, go over to my Discord right now, smitty1.com, click the blue Discord button. If you're already on my Discord, jump in and start creating mock drafts. Let's go.